Lion cubs are among the most captivating young animals in the wild, embodying both vulnerability and the promise of future strength. As the offspring of the iconic lion, often dubbed the king of the jungle, these cubs represent the next generation of one of nature's most formidable predators. Found primarily across the savannas, grasslands, and woodlands of sub-Saharan Africa, with a small population in India's Gir forest, lion cubs grow up in a complex social structure that shapes their journey from playful youngsters to apex hunters. Early life and appearance. Lion cubs are small and fragile when they first emerge into the world, weighing between 2.5 to 4 pounds. Their fur is soft and fluffy, often dotted with faint spots or rosettes that provide a degree of camouflage in the tall grasses or rocky terrain of their habitats. These markings, reminiscent of a leopard's coat, fade as they mature, giving way to the sleek, tawny fur characteristic of adult lions. The cubs' oversized paws hint at their future size and power, though they stumble and trip over them in their early months, adding to their charm. The pride. A family affair. Lion cubs grow up within a pride, a social unit typically consisting of several adult females, their offspring, and one or more adult males. This group dynamic is central to their upbringing, offering both protection and a steep learning curve. The pride's females, often sisters or close relatives, share responsibilities in rearing the cubs. This cooperative care system ensures that the young are rarely left alone, as aunts, mothers, and even older siblings keep watch over them. The males, while less involved in day-to-day nurturing, play a critical role in defending the pride's territory from rivals, indirectly safeguarding the cubs from external threats like hyenas, leopards, or nomadic male lions seeking to take over. Cubs spend their early weeks in a sheltered spot, a thicket, cave, or dense patch of grass, where they're hidden from predators. As they grow stronger and more mobile, they begin to explore the world beyond this safe haven, toddling after the adults and interacting with their siblings or cousins. Play. The foundation of survival. Play is the cornerstone of a lion cub's development. From the moment they're steady on their feet, cubs engage in endless games of chasing, pouncing, wrestling, and mock fighting. These antics aren't just adorable, they're essential rehearsals for the skills they'll need as adults. These interactions often mirror the behaviors of adult lions. A cub might leap onto a sibling with a tiny growl, mimicking the ambush tactics used to take down prey, or practice a high-pitched roar that's more squeak than thunder. The adults tolerate this rambunctiousness, occasionally swatting a cub away when it gets too bold, but they rarely interfere unless the play turns dangerously rough. Through these games, cubs build the physical prowess and mental acuity that will one day enable them to tackle zebras, wildebeests, or buffalo. Diet and dependence. In their early months, lion cubs rely heavily on their mother's milk for nourishment, a nutrient-rich diet that fuels their rapid growth. As they approach 2 to 3 months of age, they begin to show interest in the kills brought back by the pride. Their first forays into meat-eating are tentative. They nibble at scraps or lick blood from a carcass, guided by the adults who tear off small pieces for them. This transition marks a critical step in their independence, though they won't fully wean until around 6 to 8 months. Once they're eating meat regularly, cubs join the pride at kills, often squabbling over prime pieces. Their small size puts them at a disadvantage against the adults, who eat first, leaving the cubs to scavenge what remains. This hierarchy teaches patience and resilience, as they must wait their turn or snatch morsels when the grown-ups aren't looking. Over time, their jaws and teeth strengthen, preparing them for the day when they'll bring down prey of their own. Learning the ropes. By 6 months, lion cubs are miniature versions of their parents, still small, but increasingly bold and curious. They begin shadowing the pride on hunts, watching as the lionesses coordinate to stalk and ambush prey. These outings are more observational than participatory at first. The cubs hang back, crouching in the grass or scampering to keep up, learning through osmosis rather than direct involvement. Mistakes are common. They might rustle leaves at the wrong moment or yowl in excitement, alerting prey to the pride's presence, but these blunders are part of the process. As they near their first birthday, cubs start contributing in small ways, perhaps flushing game toward the adults or practicing their own clumsy tackles on smaller animals like hares or birds. Full hunting proficiency won't come until they're closer to 2 years old, but these early lessons lay the groundwork. The lionesses are patient teachers, occasionally nudging a cub into position or demonstrating a technique, ensuring the pride's knowledge passes to the next generation. challenges and threats. Life as a lion cub is fraught with peril. Predation is a constant risk. Hyenas, in particular, target cubs when they stray too far from the pride, and leopards or jackals may seize an unguarded moment. Human encroachment, too, poses a threat, as habitat loss and poaching diminish the resources and safety available to prides. The greatest danger, however, often comes from within the lion world. When a new male or coalition of males takes over a pride, they may kill the existing cubs to eliminate future rivals and bring the females back into estrus. This brutal act, while devastating, is a stark reminder of the evolutionary pressures shaping lion society. Surviving cubs must rely on the pride's collective strength and their own budding instincts to navigate these challenges. Toward adulthood, by their second year, lion cubs are no longer the helpless fluffballs they once were. They're leaner, taller, and more self-assured, with males beginning to sprout the first wisps of a mane. Females stay with the pride, eventually joining the hunting ranks, while males are gradually pushed out to forge their own paths, often a solitary or nomadic phase before they challenge for a pride of their own. This transition marks the end of cubhood and the beginning of adulthood, a journey fueled by the lessons, bonds, and instincts forged in their early years. Lion cubs, with their playful energy and fierce potential, are a testament to the resilience and complexity of life in the wild.